Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to pull up the Wikipedia page. Hold
Oh
on.
my god. Okay, you know what? That's how we're starting it, I guess. Alright, cool. Good to know.
I actually forgot about the Wikipedia page. I actually forgot I had to. I was so involved. I was so involved in something that for the audience is aware of has not happened yet for them. You know, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
Man, the audience oh man. Man, I can't believe. I wonder what the audience think when he listens to this beginning bit. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, nothing has had this only the start of the video. What could they be talking about? You know, right?
Yeah, what could they possibly be talking about? Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but this episode's fucking insane, right?
No, this episode is holy shit. This episode is so fucking good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, dude, why?
I think this
why
actually
is this...
might be the best episode of King-Ohger ever, honestly.
And it's like, it happens to be that, like, well, I mean, all the episodes are good, don't get me wrong, but, like, some of the best episodes are with Kaguragi. Or, you know, with Babowski, as we should be calling him. But, like, holy shit. Like, there was that whole fucking, like, his whole arc of just, like, of leading up to betraying the, like, Rascal, and now fucking his background is, like, the wildest thing. It's one episode. We see this character for one episode, and then she's gone. Just like that. It's just like...
Oh it's crazy. Also, I also kind of also just fucking hate it. Right, how this episode just took the last two episodes and completely ignored this fucking event stuff we've been doing. Right?
Right,
because the last episode had been focused about the retainers and how they came into the lives of each of their respective leader, right? And this episode, fuck that. Fuck Babowski's retainer guy. He's irrelevant. I was like, oh man, he does not play a role in any.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the retainer at every single point to come in and be involved in the story, but I guess not. I guess this is just straight up a Babowski story instead. He is his own retainer. That is how cool he is. When he dies, he makes sure that the line is gonna die with him, you know?
No,
right?
Yeah, that's kind of like the wild thing. Yeah, for sure. Like, I get it's like a missed opportunity.
He is the president and the vice president, and just in case, he hasn't pointed himself as the secretary, at the secretary of the state as well, you know, right?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta no, fuck. Sorry, I'm trying to send a text real quick because otherwise this is actually gonna distract me. It's like, I'll call you. Fuck. Back. Oh my god, I'm fat.
Recording a podcast.
Yeah, I know we're recording a podcast. I'm trying to get this. This is a pretty important text, actually.
No, I'm telling you to type into the text recording a podcast with my best friend, Austin. You know, the only guy who. Guy who I talk to, right, to maintain my social life and to keep that keeps my mental health in check. I keep typing all this down, by the way. Okay. I hope you're typing all this down.
Okay, I'm not typing all of that down. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man, you should have typed all that down. This is very important stuff, you know.
No,
right?
I'm not gonna have you ghostwrite my fucking text, Austin. Okay.
But I'm helping your text out, right? You know.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I swear to God, we did this before too, where I was texting something and then you said this exact same thing.
No,
or something similar,
like
something similar or something like that. It feels very like deja vu-esque for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know what I think you might be going insane. I think you might need some mental health, you know, right?
Oh my god, mental. Yeah, I'll just take a pill of mental health and I'll be.
Hey, as we established within this continuity of the part. Hey, wait, you have mental health issues? Stop. Just stop it.
Oh my god, I actually.
Yeah, sorry. Back to what I was saying. About the multiverse, right? So there's this thing called the MCU, right? I don't know if you ever heard about this. All right.
No, I've never heard of this at all, Austin. What are you?
All right, good.
All
right. It's the Monopoly Cinematic Universe. All right.
Oh my, what?
Ooh. All right. So in one universe, right? Capitalism won and has taken over the planet. You know, right? We are nothing more than slaves to corporate greed, you know? We are nothing but products. We are not the customers. We are the product to these big corporations, right? You know, right? Yeah, billionaires and companies are making millions of dollars every year while the working class, right, is living in below the poverty line, you know? This is a fictional universe, you know, right? Something that can never happen in our real world, you know? Right? This is a sad state of being to be in, you know, right?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Because it represents a fault in our democratic system, you know, right? When you can easily just buy your way out, you know, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay, this is sounding grittier by the second. What the hell is going
Oh
on
yeah,
here?
hey, look, hey, that's the thing I like about my cinema. You know, I like to make them dark and gritty, you know, right? And that's why I'm saying that's why in the MCU, you know, they got Zack Snyder on it, you know, right? He just directed like 5 films. They all make sense. All of them might be 2 hours longer than they need to be for their runtime, you know, right? I don't like the fact they keep releasing 5 different cuts of all of his film, you know. They released the 4:3 cut, you know, right? They released the black and white cut. They released a cut with no drums. Like they just took out all the drums from the instrumentals that they used out the film. It's really fucking weird, you know.
Jeez, fucking check out the drums. Oh my god.
They just took out the drum instrumental. Every other piece of instrumental is still in the soundtrack. It also doesn't make sense because there's only one film in the Monopoly origin movie that used drums. You know, right? No other point in the film uses drums for their except this one scene. But it changes the scene a lot. You know, right? It makes a big difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference for sure. Sure, I believe that totally. Yeah, that's exactly.
Look,
Yeah.
look, you know, hey, look, the scene where Mr. Monopoly is driving home after murdering a person sounds way different when there's no drums going off, you know, right? You just you just see a senile old white man just driving home covered in blood, you know, right? With no expression on it. It's crazy. It's something I could never envision or foresee ever, you know, in movie cinema.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Something like that's
seen it
never ever
before.
happened
Okay.
before. Right? As he's driving, you know, the street lights, they're just slowly passing by him, you know, right? And there's no drums going on the entire time, you know? It's like it's a lot like a character study, if anything, you know, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. I suppose so.
Right? Just like how this week's episode was a character study of Bobowski, you know,
Okay.
right?
Is that our transition? Is that
Yeah,
what
that's
this
our
is?
transition, you know.
Oh my
I was working up
God.
to it, you know. That was the transition. I forgot I had to do a transition, so I had to figure out how to work that into a transition, you know.
Okay, I'm glad to know that was a transition and that's how we're starting this
That
episode.
is the transition to the transition, all right, you know.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to say the title, but
Oh,
are we still transitioning?
Wait, actually, no, we have no title. That is the secret of our weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast.
I
A
hate
reader
you
for I
so
also
much.
a
I'm actually
person
so
who
annoyed
hates
at that.
capitalism. Hey, everybody, my friend, that's you. A person who is Soul 37, Iroki's
Yeah, occasionally,
Rebellion.
you know.
Oh man, I thought it, man. That was a sick transition I did, you know, right? It all worked out. No, hello. You know what? We open up with a building on fire. All right. Are you actually putting Bonshot in the background? Oh shit! Hey, give
Yeah,
me
sure.
some
Yeah,
soy garlic
sick.
chicken,
Yeah,
by the way.
it would have been sick, maybe two
Oh, go get
transitions
two,
ago.
you know.
But yeah, sure. We'll say it was sick.
What do you mean? What am I supposed to? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just order for me.
Yeah, and I'm ordering
Yeah,
Bonchon to that building
Ask the
right
audience.
now.
No, we record these live.
I'm actually
right
ordering
next to each
Bonchon
other.
right now, so
You're
which
just-
is why I said it there. That's literally what I'm getting. That's literally the only thing I'll be getting. No, I'm not getting two, okay? You can go ahead and order your own. You order your own! You have DoorDash!
I have to burn your bed down now.
No, okay, you know what? That's it, Austin. I'm taking all this chicken and I'm hiding it underneath my bed, okay? You can't get it at all, alright? You can't have it. You can't have it,
Jesus
Austin.
Christ.
Not even if you burn my bed down, okay? You can't have my chicken.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, you have to burn my bed down. Okay, I am the lord of this bed. Okay?
Oh yeah, no.
And I
It's
will let
also
no one
insane how
have
this
my
episode is
chicken.
just a big tease with all these characters. Great, because
Unless
we
they
open up
strike me
with
down.
like a random street conversation.
But yeah,
it was
look, that's basically what happened in this goddamn episode.
Ragi that burned up the building. It was
Like, holy
Bobowski,
shit,
you know, right?
it's
Then we cut
fucking
to the
insane
previous
what
ruler
fucking
who got
Bobowski's
brought back to
backstory
death
is.
by
Like-
fuck, I forgot this guy's name. Grody, right? Hey, best character, by the way. Makes no sense for him to be here, by the way, actually, if you think about it, since his entire gimmick was tied to Rita, you know, his backstory. Fucking weird for him to be over here.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to imply that Grody like was legit responsible as a whole for just like what everything that happened in like in the Fury of the Gods. Because also again, they haven't mentioned that in a long ass while, and they just brought it back. Like, oh shit, yeah, we're bringing that back now because it did affect everyone.
Ties all back,
to be
right?
fair.
And then here's like the weirdest fucking scene was when they cut to Borbowski's retainer, right? Who's watching the fire. Right? Oh, well, there was a scene where they cut like the episode starts off with we started with Borbowski's retainer, right? One of the Kokoro or whatever the fuck they're called. Right?
Yeah,
these are
yeah.
Japanese, right? Like the Kokoro, these are Japanese stagehand, you know, right?
Like, yeah,
the Japanese play that would dress in all black to make you not pay attention as they change the scenery for the audience, you know, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. You think he was the main focus of this episode, right? Because like going back on the trend, how the last 2 episodes of this mini arc, right? The Reclaim the Kingdom arc is what I'm calling this shit, right? Has been focused on all the retainers' relationships. So I thought he was gonna play a bigger role, right? Because they opened with him watching the building burning on fire before he walked away. I was like, oh man, well, what's he gonna do? Well, what's this all about? Then nothing fucking happens. Nothing fucking happens.
No, I mean, I get, yeah, it's just like they kind of like, especially like you watch it later on, but you just learn that Borbowski was in fact a retainer at one point, so I guess he's the retainer now. I mean, to be fair, this episode fucking rocks, so I don't really mind if they like didn't focus on Borbowski's retainer for a hot second. It would have been interesting for sure. Especially if it was like, honestly, it would have been interesting if they took it in a direction where the Kuroki,
all this
like
within like a 20-minute episode is absolutely unhinged, right?
No, yeah.
It sounds like they fit this with like a 22-minute episode. All this storyline that's been going on,
it's
right?
fucking wild. Honestly, if anything, for a storyline, I would have expected maybe the retainer, like we just find out like how he ended up helping or killing the previous lord. You know, if anything, that's what you think. But then no, like Borbowski just like decides. Decides to just basically go up to the castle. Wait, am I skipping too far ahead? I feel like I am.
No. He goes back to the castle. Look, you know, right?
No, yeah.
Rita is fighting Gordy. You know, the other four. Comes out.
For one thing,
Gordy's making straw. He's making rope, I guess.
No.
That's what he's doing.
He's what he's doing is harvesting rice. That's what he's doing.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's because you know how like it grows up on those stalks.
As a fan of capitalism, I don't care what the working class do to survive. All right, you know, right? Look, hey, if that's if why can't they just buy rice? You know, why they gotta make rice? Just go to the market and buy rice. You know?
Yeah, exactly. They could just go ahead and do that.
Just go to your local corporate Walmart and buy rice. You know, buy some. Fuck, does Walmart have a store brand within them? I know Sam's Club and Costco have Kirkland. Does Walmart have a?
I mean, I assume they just have like standard like. I don't know, white people rice or something. I have no idea, man. Gordy, Gordy is look. Hey, this guy's been frozen for like 20 years. You know, he's back. He's trying to learn new skill. Hey, man, that's a man I can respect. You know, right? He escaped incarceration and now he's back. You know, he's trying to get a new job. He's trying to learn some skill set. You know, right? Hey, look. So what if he did domestic terrorism and caused a war 20 years ago and murdered 2 royal members of a royal family? You know, or right? That was the past. This is the new him, right? This is the new Gordy. You know, he's different now. You know, he wants to learn how to harvest rice. You know. Right? Yeah, exactly. He wants to become more down to earth, and as in he's going to put these rangers into the fucking ground, or something. I guess I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. But no, I mean, yeah, he's just like harvesting rice, and so I mean, like, also this is after apparently like the world's been like starved out because tofu, or like I guess they're just starved out for the most part. For I don't know what seems potentially weeks or something like that, right? And they're just basically fucking hungry as fuck. It has
been a 6-month time skip. You know, we are in another. We still. They did say this is another 6-month time skip since then. You know.
Did they say it was another 6 months after we're talking about from the last episode or like when they came back?
No. In general, this has been
in
6 months.
In general.
You know?
Okay, yeah, in general. Okay, yeah, all right, got it. No, but yeah, I mean, I guess they haven't had a good meal. And so they're gonna go ahead and free up tofu because they want to eat. Also, Rita disappearing, like, was the weirdest fucking thing, right? Because
Yeah,
when
I was really confused by that. I wasn't sure what was going on when she did that, right? I thought fucking Doug Dimabug blip her out for a second, right? But then
Yeah,
right?
or something, but I mean, like, it's she just kind of disappears for like the rest of the episode. She comes out and is basically, going to fight Grody and everything, and then she legit just disappears on us, and then never shows up for the rest of the episode. It wasn't clear what even happened to her, because they don't even bother answering in the episode proper until you reach the preview. And I was like, oh, I guess that's what's going to happen. But good lord, it was fucking confusing as shit. Like, luckily, the story that happens later on was like, was the story that happens later on in this episode was very, very good, and so actually broke my attention away until we end the episode.
Anyway, say look, the rest of our team gets food poisoning, boy, man, we're
almost get
idiots,
food poisoning.
Hey,
almost get food poisoning. All right.
Hey, look, it's pretty much food poisoning. Look. They went to a foreign country, right? They didn't check what they were eating, and they got food poisoning, right?
No, I mean, could it really be food poisoning if they didn't manage to have a moment to even eat said poisoned food? So I mean, they almost got food poisoning. They're definitely no, they definitely still haven't eaten by the end of this episode, but they didn't get food poisoning. So at least there's that.
Right.
And yeah, because basically we get like, I guess sort of two plots in this episode, because it's basically just the Rangers just being like very, very hungry for a hot second, and then it goes to the fucking drama that is Lebowski's story.
Oh yeah, no, look, man. Look, this episode is insane how it's just like, yo, here's a bunch of fucking royal people who are mad, a bunch of royal people like, oh no, we can't eat, we are struggling so much, right? And then Lebowski is trying to defeat the monarchy, defeat the original monarchy. What a fucking juxtaposition of two character motives, right?
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like the whole storytelling in this was fucking fantastic, because it's just like this whole thing where like we know Lebowski led a rebellion, and and it shows like originally like 17 years ago that he was originally like a farmer, like a dirt poor farmer who was apparently made like the best fucking rice in the goddamn world, right? Because this catches the attention of the and I don't know, Iroki, right? Iroki, right? Yeah. And so his food catches the attention of the current of the previous ruler, Iroki. And so she's like, man, this is some damn good fucking rice, kid. I want to sell your product. I want to patent it and market it and spread it to the rest of the fucking world. All right? You're gonna have your name on every single frozen food dinner box.
We'll put this on the Amazon storefront, right?
No, yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be like he's gonna become the Chef Boyardee of fucking of Terra. That's what he's gonna become. He's gonna,
he's in a Chef Cheese, okay?
Yeah, he's gonna become the Chef Boyardee of the world, okay?
I fucking hate that you said that.
You can say shit that pisses me off all the time in these fucking recordings. I'm allowed, okay? I'm allowed to strike back, Austin.
When have I ever said anything like that? I don't know what you're talking about.
We literally had a moment, like, earlier on in our recording where I was like, I hated everything that you were saying. It was literally a goddamn fucking bit, and I didn't respond to it, okay? Behind the scenes, people, we recorded bits beforehand. But yeah, exactly. You actually said something that pissed me off, and I'm not going to let you live that down. And that's just one of many, Austin.
Wait, hey, I think you might just be having a mental moment. I think you just stop.
God. No, okay, but anyway, where were we? Yeah, so basically because of how...
So we get the backstory about how 17 years ago, Lebowski did not grow up in a royal family. He was just a stupid farmer, that overthrew the monarchy to come back, right?
No, yeah, for sure. And you learn, like, and she hires him on as a retainer, basically because she's like, oh, well, the reason I'm making you a retainer is because you're just really, really honest, and so, like, I know you'll never betray me, that kind of thing. And then the fear of the gods happen, and then, and then she's just basically kind of explaining to us, the audience, but, like, they're having this whole conversation, like, about, like, for the most part, she wanted to answer as to why he was a traitor. And so he basically is just walking us through the rest of the story of how he became the current ruler of Tofu.
Yeah, no.
Because
This fucking plot twist is crazy because we have because they did talk about this in past episodes, right? About tofu during the the theories that they got about how tofu, the previous ruler, hoarded all the rights for themselves, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
for
like,
sure.
I mean, this is such a fucking random thing for it to explain, right? Like that was such a throwaway line, right? I never thought that they were actually gonna. Oh no, there's a lore reason why the previous ruler, right? Because the way that made it seems like, yeah, you know, the previous ruler was just a dick, so we overthrew them at there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
the fact that this episode explains it is insane for me. Yeah, why Iroka actually had to hoard all the rice, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like it's fucking insane because like the thing is, because we do when we do a flashback, we do have like I think a brief moment where Babowski is having like remembering like how he had to like he was in the fire, he had the sword, and so it's kind and I think yeah you see Iroki in the background, and then you kind of assume that he took the sword and struck her down, especially because when he's walking back. After he goes to the castle to kind of like plead with her to release the rice because he didn't want to spill any blood, and then
Yeah.
Suzumi gathers everyone so they can prepare for the worst and defend him, but he comes back out like he's just like absolutely fucking shell shocked, like he's just he has like that PTSD moment that you see like that's like a trend nowadays. Like if you've seen Cyberpunk, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
have
yeah.
that kind of similar look, and his sister goes up to him, is like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's going on? The building's burning down. Are you all right? That kind of thing. And then she kind of like takes his hand, and then finds that it's just absolutely covered in blood, and so she assumes from that moment that he had struck her down to kind of to free the village from its oppression and forced upon like famine essentially because she refused to
Yeah.
release the food.
Mhm.
And then then we cut back to them having more back and forth about like again like you get Babowski accusing her of just like burning like the building down herself, and so you're led to believe that she kind of did it on purpose in a selfish moment to keep all the food to herself, right? And then so she's kind of
Mhm.
like just they have this, it's so great what they're doing here because during this whole time she's just asking is like, oh yeah, so what are you going to do now? Well, it's like, why are you here, that kind of thing. And she's like, they're like just walking, like she's just walking past them sitting at the table, and it's just like you get that parallel from back in the past where like they're back to back, and then in the past they're like face to face and everything, and it's just and you're starting to see how the story is potentially going to unfold and how like he um or how he took her down. So you're anticipating that moment where he strikes her down, right? And then we have a
Mhm.
quick flashback of just like the Rangers being like, "Oh man, they were just legit while this whole dramatic conversation is happening. They legit were sitting around waiting for Grody to make some fucking rice for them, and then he lifts up the lid and like, oh yeah, you can smell that rice, smell that fucking food, guys, right? And then Himeno's like, wait, I remember this smell, and then we quickly cut back to the flashback, okay, to the very dramatic moment of like
Yeah,
of
yeah.
everything
Like the
unfolding.
juxtaposition this episode is insane, right? Like this, like I think you could probably just like you could probably just edit out this entire sequence, right? Edit out
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
King-Ohger fucking moments, just and this would have just been like an actual real episode of like some type of like some kind of like a period drama,
yeah.
right?
It's like a period piece, especially it's like you're watching a period piece of like feudal lords and peasant reform, I guess, from the past. Like
Mm-hmm.
it would fit perfectly well, But then you were quickly reminded, oh wait, this is a Sentai episode. What the fuck? And then we go
Yeah.
back to the period piece. It's fucking insane. Because
Yeah,
then
right. Yeah, when we finally see Bobowski and Iroki's confrontation, and we find out what's been going on,
yeah, yeah, for
right?
sure. And so like you find out like like Iroki is just like in the past was like started eating some rice, right? And so when she's eating rice and then, they're having this whole conversation again where he's begging for her to return the food back to like
Mm-hmm.
the people, but she's just kind of like eating the food and kind of mocking him at the same time, right? You know, saying is like, I'm not gonna give it. I'm just gonna live in the lap of luxury and stuff like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
while she's walking away, she fucking
Yeah.
like
It
coughs,
turns out
and then she like
this rice is
no, yeah,
poison. It
that's the
turns
thing.
out.
That's the thing I want to lead into because like it turns out it's poison. So she ends up like she's coughing up blood, my guy. She coughed up actual fucking blood, which I didn't exactly expect to see in a Sentai season, especially because like I don't.
I mean, we had blood coughed off, you know, but
It wasn't like it didn't
I mean,
feel as
but I think this
excessive
is way
here.
more intense, right? This scene is way more crazy because of it, right?
No, yeah, especially because of the stakes and you're learning about like Babowski and what like he fucking like how he became the fucking Lord of Tofu. And so and so like she coughs up the blood and then basically is stumbling and ends up like grabbing a lamp and then that's the reason why like the whole building is on fire right in the first place. Even then you immediately you initially suspect like oh so she did it in like in either a moment of like weakness because she's like realized oh fuck I'm going to fucking die but it's and so there have but I think like in the when they flash back it's like oh it's meant to like he says no you did that on purpose for a fucking reason right and then it's like while she's like dying of poison like she grabs the sword and so I like hands the sword to Babowski and asks him to fucking strike her down and to do what needs to be done, and then Babowski in that moment is like falls to the ground and he's just like hyperventilating.
Yeah,
like
he's shell shocked.
he's shell shocked for sure. Yeah, and then that's at that moment she calls him like a traitor, right? And and then that's when you're like, huh? What's going on here now? Where you're just kind of confused,
right?
Like as to why she asked that to begin with, right? And so she's just also again reminiscing that day when she ended up burning down. Also, is it just me? Because like looking at her arm, right? Are those be representative
that's
like
the side effect, right? Because of when you're brought back by Goldie, right? Like
okay.
you're not right. Because remember, because you're still a corpse. Like he's just effectively just making a corpse walk, right?
Oh, okay. I thought they were trying to mean to imply that she still holds the scars of like the burns from that day on her body. And so that's kind of like for one thing because the way how dark this episode kind of got and dramatic it got is just like I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to represent that. I legit don't remember if they actually had that veiny effect from Goldie. It's been a couple of episodes if anything since we've seen that. But no, yeah, no, I guess it was just the effect and then so and so she's just asking. By this point, like, Babowski is like saying how you called me a traitor and everything, and you want to know the answer why. And so I have the answer for you now. Also, what's fucking I really the shots are phenomenal. Okay, can we mention that how like the cinematography of this episode is actually fucking stellar as shit. The
scene where she's talking, like the scene with Iroki, is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
right?
It's fucking insane. Like
as
I cannot
she's
believe.
doing her speech, right, and then we only see her from the back. Like all these shots are extremely good.
No, yeah,
right?
For sure. Like they're like it's fucking like 10 out of 10 for every shot with them. Like you have like Babowski and then like past Babowski, like kind of like there's that one shot where like past Babowski is like in the forefront, and then you have like present Babowski like in the kind of in the background for a little bit while they're talking about the events, which I thought was great. And her looking back at us in the camera also so fucking good. And you see like Babowski kind of just looking back, like it's like they're doing like the direction is great. Is all I'm saying. It's fucking fantastic. I can't get over how good this fucking episode is. Like they really went out with the cinematography for sure. And then after all that, we cut back to like. He-Man obeys like no, I know what that
feeds them, right?
Yeah, well, he's about to feed them, and then they're just like, which is so weird. I'm getting like emotional whiplash from this goddamn fucking episode. but like they're about to eat the food that
Yeah.
Grody made, and He-Man was
Yeah,
like,
and then they figure out the rice is poison. You know, he poisoned the rice. You know, hey, he's the one that poisoned the rice hole. You know, right?
yeah, he's the one who
And
poisoned the rice hole.
that's what they called the field of rice, by the way, the rice hole. You know, right? There's no other name for you to call the field of rice. You know, you call it a rice hole.
Yeah, that's canon, I guess, that they call them rice holes or something. Jesus, oh, that sounds so unappealing. I really wish that you see, this is another example of what you said that where it just feels painful for me, and I hate you for it. Okay?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no proof of me ever doing that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Say that all you want. Okay, we all know the truth. We're listening to the truth right now, Austin. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Are you gonna timestamp this and record this down and note this down until you think it gets me? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on, let's see, because I have it timed. 37:51. Okay, don't worry. That's a note to myself for later. Okay, that's a note to myself for later. I'm gonna write it in the comments. Everyone will know. They'll take that as proof. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
No, yeah. So he's.
Then it turns out Goldie was the one that poisoned the rice 17 years ago with from tofu, right?
Yeah, by using Scorpion's venom and everything.
Scorpion's poison.
No,
right?
yeah, and then for one, that pisses off the Rangers because like, yeah, look, a grudge over food, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude. And so they go ahead and start to fight him and everything.
All those food, right? I can't believe it.
Yeah, and also he has oh, excuse me. But yeah, he also has they're having a brief fight, but he's like literally just dancing around them, and he has he has a totally new form, so he turns into.
But that's what I was. This scene is fucking amazing, right? When they do the zoom in onto him, right, as he's doing the job, this scene is fucking great. Holy shit! I fucking love the scene.
No, yeah,
right? When it's just zooming, when he starts slowing down the camera, right? Right? It's like one of those stupid cinematic scenes that you see a lot in action movies. This scene was fucking great. I was hoping that the camera would actually follow him more, but it still does a very good job of when he falls down. That scene was fucking great.
No, honestly, yeah. I think that would have made that a pitch perfect scene. It's like legit face forward. Like they're showing like they're following the perspective is facing his front, and we're just following him as he falls down. Would have been fantastic as he falls into it, and you're like,
and then we finally see this is his monster form, by the way.
Yeah. Which is I'm kind of because every one of them represents a bug, right? He's supposed to be what again?
Oh, okay, boy. I think it's a slug.
Is it a slug?
Yes,
because it's
a slug.
It's just because with the way like I see that thing on top of his head, like where he's wearing his hat, right? But
he's supposed to be a parasite slug, according to this.
Wait, what kind of parasite slug? I swear to God, if there's gonna be another thing where we look up a bug and we're just wondering like, why would God make this or something?
I'm just gonna post to Wikipedia. I cannot pronounce this, and I don't want to deal with it.
Or we just
you can deal with it.
Oh no, yeah, I remember. I remember
hey,
the bit.
You can't say. Wait, I think I don't. Wait, is this the bug that keeps getting posted on fucking Reddit all the time?
We're not talking about
the post.
No, I don't. No, I think this is a different one. Because I think if I'm thinking of the one that you're thinking of, it's about the bug that the parasitic wasp that ended up causing Charles Darwin to no longer believe in God or something like that.
No, this is another bug. This is a bug that keeps getting that got like a bunch of lavas pulsing inside him. Oh wait, this bug is frightening. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, this thing is scary as fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna look
what does
it
do? Our land sales tracking predation by birds, the primary host. Imitate caterpillars.
Oh, it is this bug! Oh!
That lives in the bird's clay.
Let me know when you're done with this, Skip. I'm gonna delete this immediately, by the way.
Oh my god, that is horrifying. What is that? Oh my god.
This is the bug that keeps getting posted on Reddit. That gives me nightmare fuel. Alright, you done with this, Skip? Can I delete this, Skip?
No, yeah, you can delete it. Yeah, I don't want to look at it anymore, dude. Good lord. I haven't seen that around. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen that around Reddit. I haven't seen that around Reddit at all. So I'm very surprised that I haven't caught on to that. But good lord.
Yeah, I think it's fucking frightening.
No, yeah. I mean, like I can kind of see it, you know? I can kind of see it, I guess.
It's there. It took me a while bit.
Like I can see.
I mean, it's more obvious at the beginning of his the effects of it, right? When you see his eyes pulsing, right? Like you see at the beginning, like real early on when he's coming out the shadow, like you see his body parts pulsing, right? Like the orb on top of his head and his eyes, like they start pulsing, right? It's
Oh
very
no,
quick.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
no, I
blinking
can,
miss.
no, yeah, I see, no, I see it. I was looking for it that time, and that, yeah, no, I see the pulsing. So yeah, I can kind of see it now, especially after watching that, that GIF. Oh God.
Yeah.
No,
But
but
anyway, yeah, he blinds teammate. Like, oh yeah, gotcha, bitch. Yeah,
also,
yeah,
what the actual fuck? Like that's like such a like this man was already OP to begin with, and the fact that like literally he can take like so many like strikes and he just doesn't die. But like the fact that he can take his scythe and literally just like in it like make like something physically rot as long as he touches you with the scythe, it's fucking insane. Like what the fuck? Like this man is like, all right, I'm gonna rot your eyesight, so now you can no longer see. And it's like, what, like
And it's only
could
momentarily,
like,
you know.
yeah,
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
no, but it's like
Give
this
like
man,
20 minutes, you know. Put some cold water on that, you know, right? Yeah, watch the poison.
yeah, watch the poison and everything.
Yeah, watch the poison out, you know. LAMO.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
yeah, and then.
No,
And then meanwhile, oh yeah, so Babowski still talk to Iroki, right? Back to their fucking drama, right? Yeah, we find out the reason why that she had to not let the people know that their rice was poisoned, so that she doesn't create distrust among like the other kingdom, and that she burned it all for the country, right? Which is absolutely insane,
Yeah,
right?
I know. Because I'm like it's because like in the
Right,
beginning they showed that she
because
cared,
first,
right?
The minute this way that this episode was playing out, it makes like she was just like a selfish queen that were like, oh yummy yummy yum 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 yummy, give me the rice, give me the rice, yum 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 yum.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
and then you know letting her people starve because she was just very selfish and like wanted to like basically just live for herself and everything. But no, it turns out she's just like, yeah, this rice is poison. If anybody else would know, they would never buy our food again, and our people wouldn't prosper. So she legit like took like the opportunity like during the Fury of the Gods, hides it all and decides to play off the evil queen to have the people like just grow distrustful of her and then hate her, and then basically plan for Babowski to come in and then plan for this whole fucking moment to go ahead and burn it down so he can become the new lord, because she was training him from the get-go. But in that moment, like when he hesitated to like kill her, she called him a traitor because she's like, in her eyes, she's like, you have to do everything for your country to ensure its prosperity, even like even by like slandering yourself as the villain, and to ensure again and that nobody knows the truth in such a
Right.
fucking horrible way. It's just insane to me. Like again, we're having global politics at play and like basically it just
Right.
became a political fucking drama, dude. It's fucking
Yeah, no,
insane.
the sequence is amazing, right?
Yeah. And then like Babowski finally learns like to like what it means to be like the ruler of Tofu, and then so resolves to basically be that vision of a ruler for
Yeah, no,
Iroki.
yeah, there's a really good scene transition, right? Where they cut in front of like a lantern, I guess. I guess this is what, right? As he's doing his speech to her, right? It cuts from his present day to the past.
Yeah,
right?
that was so fucking good because they're doing that pan like where it's President Babowski, then it's the lantern, and then you go back into the past, and they're still having the same conversation. So like the answer that he should have like what he should have done back in that day, and what he should have done to basically it's like what he should have done for the country, but he didn't do that. It's just so good, and so it's like he's righting the wrongs of his past and is no longer becoming a traitor to Tofu, and so it's like, and it makes so much sense because it shows like why Babowski did what he did in the beginning of like fucking season 1, where he was willing to debase himself and like become like viewed as a traitor to basically every other country but Tofu, you know, to ensure their prosperity, like to do the dirtiest fucking thing possible. And so it comes to a head in this episode, and it's just like this. It makes so much sense. It becomes full circle.
This has always been planned. This is the crux of it all, you know, right? It was always leading up to this moment, you know.
No, yeah,
right?
it's so fucking good. I fucking love this episode. It's so fucking great. Like it's so good.
Right, and then there's like this really good shot when Babowski takes out the King-Ohger caliber, right? But then we just cut, right? Like this is when he actually strikes out Iroki again, right? Or for real
Right.
this time, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
To finish his right to perform his duty as the ruler, right? Then it cuts back to him, right? With just like a regular katana, right? This scene is fucking great.
Yeah, it's
I really wish
so good.
I really wish they did more cutbacks, right? Like between present and past as he was drawing the story. I feel like but this scene is still way better, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
so
it's so good.
So strikes out Iroki. Yeah. And then meanwhile, hey, Gordy has a JoJo stand apparently or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is.
That was like
Yeah.
his final move or something where he's
Yeah,
legit
when
about
he's
to kill them. Like he's legit about to
With a
kill all
JoJo
these guys.
stand.
Yeah, with his fucking JoJo stand.
Oh wait, no. I guess you can see more of the snail now, right? Because in this scene when you
I
see
guess. Also, wait, isn't it more like a slug or something? It's not a snail, right? Or it doesn't become
you
a
see
snail?
more of the shell, I guess. Right?
Yeah, and so, oh no, it does have a snail or a shell. What the fuck? Okay, no, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was a whole ass slug, but whatever. No, but yeah, he has that his whole JoJo stand and everything, but then Babowski saves the day. He just comes in and like legit after learning everything and him coming in there and like just being straight up badass dude and just like so effortlessly fucking killing Grody. Like I think he legit killed Grody, right?
No, he fucking cuts the man in half, right?
No, yeah,
this scene is in it. He just straight up cuts this guy in half. It's fucking crazy.
No,
right?
yeah.
Like all this blood is spewing out of him too, right? It's crazy, right?
No, it's fucking insane.
So all this insect guts, right? Because Gordy isn't a real human, right?
No,
you can
yeah,
smell
for
insect
sure.
Blood,
No,
right?
yeah, for sure. Oh my god, it's
This
fucking
sequence,
insane.
it's like as soon as the blade starts turning on fire, right, and he makes like the first cut into his body, right,
No,
you immediately
yeah.
start seeing all this blood keeps spewing out of him, all the way up until he literally cuts him in half.
No, yeah, it's so fucking insane. Like, holy shit! I did like we're getting such violent content, my guy, and I am all for it. I mean, it's kid-friendly violent content. It's skirting the rules,
Right.
but it's definitely like, damn, this fucking shit rocks. And then, I mean, I guess like he strikes him down while also stating his resolve, of being the ruler that she always meant for him to be. And then we have one last cut where Iroki, hasn't been struck down, and I guess it is technically striking her down by striking down Grody. So in this case, he's still fulfilling his promise for sure. And and then she says one final goodbye, to Babowski, and she like fades away, and it's just like it's so good. Like it's so good.
Because the curse, right? Yeah, because Gordy's no longer there to keep her alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and so she fades away. And then, Babowski is once again just like looking to the future ahead where the Kuroki, right, comes back and then say, "Okay, we dispose of all the poisoned rice, so everything is good now." And then again, Babowski is just kind of resolved stating to himself that he'll take like he'll debase himself like in the worst way possible for his people. Like to again once again reaffirm the kind of ruler that he is now going like to be for Iroki. And then and then the episode ends. And then we get the most wild preview. And which
once again, going back to juxtaposition,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we'll go back to that.
Yeah, once again, the juxtaposition of this episode is wild, right? Yeah, hey, next week's episode, idol stuff. Oh yes, my favorite thing, right? Oh, idol girls.
Yeah. Honestly, after watching the whole seriousness of this fucking episode, and then seeing this, I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Again, I am getting like this show has given me so much whiplash. I swear to God, I am surprised my neck hasn't broken just from how like wildly quick my head will turn from the whiplash of it, dude. Like it's insane. Yeah, but
right.
yeah, I guess Rita's become an idol now, which is wild to me. But yeah, honestly,
hey, look.
Episode is
next week's episode.
fucking
fucking
phenomenal.
I don't Rita, hey, good. Can we finally get this debate settled, right? Or Rita could be a male idol for all we know, You could be one of those idols.
What? Are they still having that conversation? Because I could have sworn that was kind of settled at some point where
No. Well, we're gonna keep having this conversation, all right? They won't shut the fuck up about it, right? That's all they talk about, and I fucking hate it. I want them to. Look, we are never finishing this fucking issue involving Ritas, all right?
Well, maybe next episode will resolve it, or maybe it won't. Who the fuck knows at this point? All right.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
okay.
people are still talking about it at this point.
Yeah, people are always gonna keep talking about this, all right? They won't shut the fuck up about it.
Right, but I mean, I guess bringing this about to an end. The episode was fucking 10 out of 10. I am surprised. Like I swear to God, every time there's an episode where man, this is the best. It can't get any better. It does somehow, in this fucking show.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking insane. I think legit everything was really fucking good in this episode. I really have no complaints.
I really enjoy. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I think this probably might be my favorite episode of the season, honestly. Dude, how this episode was
so far.
you think about this episode was barely King-Ohger, I mean, yeah, sure we get there, but that's it's all at the end. It's all off to the side, right?
No, yeah, it's all off to the side, happening on its own, and I guess it's good that it's there, if only kind of to give us some breathing room, because we had to kind of go it goes from serious and it's okay, we can kind of breathe for a little bit, and then we're back into it, oh my god, that kind of thing. So it's nice that we have that there, but my god, I wouldn't have minded if it was all serious political drama. To be honest with you, it was either way. This episode
wait,
fantastic.
are you saying there's no political drama of idols performing? Right?
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. There's some. I mean, unless we're gonna go into a deep dive of What's the word I'm looking for? A deep dive of the horribleness that is the idol industry. Yeah, sure. Maybe we'll go into that direction.
Horribleness of the idol industry. I don't know what you're talking about.
We literally I literally had to mention the fact that a fan literally went up stage during a performance and almost kidnapped the fucking idol, okay, or tried to kidnap an idol in front of everyone.
Oh
okay?
man, wait, is that what you're talking about? Man, I thought you were gonna talk about that time where we had to go to Six Flags with David and them, but the night before I put up that fucking stupid idol documentary for us to watch instead.
Oh my god, no, I don't think I think I was there, right? I think I was, because I am remembering something about it. I remember.
I put up that about this post, the dark secret of the idol industry, right? Right. It was like the night before we were supposed to go to Six Flags the next day, so we all was staying over at David's house before, right? I said, hey, you guys want to watch this funny documentary? I promise it's real.
No,
real.
Yeah. You see, now I remember it. That. Jesus fuck. I wasn't referencing that at all. I was gonna.
Oh man, I thought you were leading to that.
No, thing. I was gonna lead. Look, I was either gonna lead into what I already said, or I was just gonna start talking about Oshinokoi. Oshinoko, I think it was.
What the fuck is that?
It's an anime. It's an anime.
But no one understands your stupid weeaboo shit.
Okay,
right?
Have you not seen Oshinoko?
No one cares about your stupid Japanese media.
Okay, alright, sure, whatever, fine, okay, alright. Any final thoughts on this episode, Austin?
No, hey, man, is there political drama in Oshinokoi?
Not political drama, more
then I don't care.
movie politics, industry politics.
No one cares about your stupid.
Oh my
no one cares about
God.
your stupid idol, right? I'm ending
okay.
this. I'm ending this. All right. That's this week's episode. Kate, thanks. Bye.
Anyway, I am very, very shocked that I didn't know that Avatar was produced by Fox and now is owned by Disney. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was the whole bit when it originally came out. Hey, look, I'm not gonna say if I saw Avatar another way, back when it came out, right? If I didn't watch it in IMAX 3D. Right? Like James Cameron wanted me to, right? I might have watched it on a badly recorded screen on my television, right? Right? And there might have been a lot of people in my way as I was watching, the movie by myself. But there was still a bunch of people that would every now and then will walk in front of the screen, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was the thing, yeah. Avatar was under Fox, and then it got bought by Disney. So that's why Disney has the whole Avatar ride that they're doing.
Oh my God.
I think it's coming out. Or is it out yet?
I think it's already out. Hold on, because I have Disney Plus if that's what we were talking about. Yeah, but
No, no, that was the Avatar ride. It was like that whole Avatar
Oh, the
like
ride.
amusement. Oh.
Okay. No, I mean didn't. I mean, I think
Oh no,
maybe.
yep, it is open.
I
Oh wait, damn, this
guess.
thing's open for a while. Never mind. Yeah, because the whole thing
I don't
was
even
that Disney
know.
was gonna remake like Pandaria or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like they're gonna
yeah.
make like right like there's gonna be like welcome to Pandora Land, you know, welcome to Avatar Land, you know, right? You're like, hey, fuck off, Nickelodeon, yeah, you bitch. Should have copyright that name first, you know. You got fucked. You know, that's why you have to call your shit the Avatar, the Last Airbender song it out or some dumb shit, you know, right,
Oh
man?
my god.
Right, man?
Alright.
Or they have to call it Avatar Legend or some shit now, right? Yeah,
Avatar
because
Legend.
it's like they have to use like a different brand name now, right, to call the like the Last Airbender franchise, right? Right, they can't call it the Avatar franchise because James Cameron said, oh, hold on, I own that word, you know, it's mine, it's mine. Oh, you guys should have done this, you guys should have thought of this way when you did this, you know, right?
Dude, I am
Right,
so unaware of all this stuff that you're telling me, and it is shocking to me. Like, what the fuck?
What is, I know there was like they had like some weird stupid brand name that they like there's like some brand name that they used to call it, right? I don't remember what it was. Or they keep changing. I remember at one point it was like the Legend of Aang apparently is what they call it.
That's what they're calling it, the Legend of Aang.
I
All
guess
right.
so.
Okay.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Avatar Last or V-rated Avatar Last or simply Avatar. You know, I know in other countries they have to call it by like a different name or something like that, right? But yeah.
Huh. All right. I am learning so many new things today.
Yeah, this was a big deal. You know, that's the reason why when the Last Airbender came out, right? They had to call it the Last Airbender, right?
Huh. Okay. No, I mean it's just look again. Shocked that I don't know any of this, honestly.
Oh man! Oh wait! I want to know. Did you know they made a live action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie?
Okay, let's not talk about that at least. Okay, of that I am aware. Okay, I don't need that in my life.
A lot of people don't know that. That's
You
like
know,
people can.
no, actually,
You
you know
know.
what? No. Hold on, Austin. I have no idea what you're talking about. That never happened. All right, not at all.
There
It
is
never happened.
no live action
Doesn't
Avatar movie
exist.
made
Now
by
I
M
know
Night
everything that
Shyamalan
you're
in the
speaking
year
is nonsense
2000,
because of that one fact
2010.
right there.
What do you mean? Wait, we can follow all of our great characters like Ong or Kakarot, you know, right? As they like to call it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yep, ABR. Yep, exactly, you know? Yeah,
Wow.
like I was
Okay.
saying, you know?
I thought that bit ended because you like I literally didn't hear anything from you. I'm like, oh, okay, you're
Oh,
doing the countdown for like when we're over with the
no.
bit.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't, you know, like I was saying, look, we follow all of our favorite Avatar characters like Ong or
Okay.
Kakarot,
Okay.
you
Look.
know, right?
Okay. No. Now I do want this bit to end. Okay.
Or
Now I do.
Sudoku,
Now
you
I
know,
do
right?
want this bit
And
to end.
they,
Just end it.
and they were
I don't want to
hunted.
hear anymore after you brought up his fucking name. Okay. I'm getting
What
triggered
do you
from
mean?
just that one fact alone.
What do you mean? What do you mean? As they were hunted by the fearsome prince of the Fire Nation.
Oh my god. End it.
I can't think of a
No,
word
yeah,
for
no, I'm
Zuko.
glad I wasn't gonna feed into it, okay?
Yeah, man,
I wasn't going to feed
I
into
put
it
a
because
lot
I
of
wanted
effort.
everything from
I
Last
put a lot
Airbender
of
to end.
effort into calling Katara Kakarot and calling Sokka Sudoku, and that as soon as I was trying to think of a Zuko name, I was like, damn, I should have said the Sudoku line for Zuko instead and called Sokka something else. I'm pretty mad about that right now.
Well, I'm very glad that you did it.
Anyway, let's end this bit by telling us, hey, stay tuned next week for our review of Avatar: The Last Airbender.